In this quick video, I'll be showing you how you can collect copper. It's actually pretty simple. What you need to do is head across to the desert and find yourself a desert cave. When you enter it, it'll be marked on the map for future reference. Pretty much always looks something like this, indicated on the map like this when you go into it. We'll head in there, but just keep in mind you should have at least one cool-headed charm, if not 3 preferably, and maybe something like a snowberry shake to give you protection against heat for at least 10 minutes. This will be very useful later on as it gets very hot down here. As you can already see, I'll be losing HP pretty much immediately, so I'll consume my shake, which should give me quite a bit of heat resistance. Now we can start exploring in here. Simply run around until you find rocks that look like this. It's copper sticking out of rock with a whole bunch of green around it. What we need is a pickaxe that's at least rarity, and we'll hop up to it where we can, hit it a whole bunch of times, actually far more than 8, and eventually it'll explode into usually about 6 or 7 per rock. 10 hits, 11, 12 hits, and we get rid of a rock. It's definitely far more durable to mine than other things, so this is going to absolutely kill your pickaxe, or pickaxes preferably, so you'll definitely need to enchant it with durability before you come in here. Just keep in mind that while you're in here, you'll find a bunch of these TNT skeletons. They're pretty dangerous, so just make sure you get away from them if they happen to chuck a TNT at you. That being said, they're not all that difficult to deal with. So now that we have some copper, what exactly do we do with it? Well, we need to smelt it using a metal smelter. For this, you'll need 3 blast cores, which you get from different kinds of sand rollers in the magma caves, which you'll find usually down inside of the desert or wherever you have it. Now, you'll need 3 of these blast cores. You'll know you have the right kind of sand roller when they try to explode, as well as bright core, which you find also in the same cave. These are the brighter ores on the walls, the bright orange glowing things. Bright core usually found right up near lava, and finally obsidian slabs. You'll need to collect tons of obsidian and take it to your stone breaker where you can turn it into obsidian slabs. This will take quite a bit of time, so I'd recommend making 30 of these, walking away, continuing with the rest of the stuff, and coming back to it. I'll need to wait for another 12 of these to craft before we can start smelting metal. There we go. Now we can throw down a metal smelter somewhere. I'll place it somewhere nearby, I suppose. And once it's down, we can start creating copper bars using copper and bright core as fuel. I'd assign this and put in pretty much as many of these as possible, as you'll be using copper quite a bit later on. Of course, you'll need more bright core than copper, so you'll need to come by and refill it. After about 15 are made, that's as much as you can make in one go. But with copper bars, as soon as we get them, we can use them in things like, on the utility tab, creating an oven to cook more potent foods used for healing and reducing hunger using bright gold, copper, and obsidian slabs, as well as on the toys tab, a wooden crate that we can use to push around a dynamic foundation if you'd like to fast travel with a large wheel. I think this glitch is still a thing, so I'll try doing that in just a bit. As well as on the furniture tab, we can now create a large chest using obsidian slabs and copper bars, as well as a grand chest using frost pine and iron bars, but this is to be found and done when we get to the ice caves. Anyways, on top of this, you can use it to upgrade the crafting bench, which inside of it we now have a upgraded shovel which uses 8 copper, as well as an upgraded longsword using 12 copper, an upgraded shield using 15, charm of resilience giving us bonus defense after taking damage, as well as regeneration charm to regenerate health over time, and finally the grappler, which is a huge thing to have. It's definitely worthwhile creating, but seeming though the chest glitch is mostly fixed, this is the only item you can refill by putting down a chest, putting it inside, and destroying the chest. So how long this will be around, nobody really knows, but for now, while you can abuse this little gameplay glitch, I'd definitely say you should do so. Oh, and not to mention, the bench upgrade needs 15 copper bars and 25 obsidian slabs, as well as a brute scale that you can find inside of chests. But anyways, that's really about it for this quick guide. Hopefully you found this video useful. My name's been Troubleshoot, and I'll see you all next time. Ciao!